on the Job Seeker segment, we bring you the story of 25-year-old Milka Wangui. Milka graduated from the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology in 2011 with a diploma in business administration. She, however, has been unable to secure a job that is in line with what she studied and has had to settle for jobs in other fields in order to garner experience and also earn a living. Now, she weaves mats to make ends meet, but is hoping that through KTN's Job Center, she will be able to get her dream job in the corporate world. Here now is her story.
At the heart of Kikuyu town, in this homestead, we catch up with 25-year-old Milka Wangui. Milka is going about her day as usual, her day which mostly involves weaving mats.
Mostly what I do is kids mats, and my selling strategy is door to door, because I've not been doing it for that long. I've only done it for about 5 months. So I approach people personally and tell them, this is what I do, would you like to see? I can do kids mats that match with the themes in their rooms. I can also do mats, living room mats, and bedroom mats and toilet mats.
Weaving away skillfully, Milka tells us that though she has grown to love the art, this is not her first love. She worked hard to acquire the skill in order to put food on her table.
I've been weaving mats, kids mats, and it's not really what I would want to do, but I would not sit back and just watch days go by. So I decided to do weaving whilst still looking for a job.
So what exactly is her passion?
I went to school to JKUAT and I got a diploma in business administration. But what I want to do, I want to get into a job that I can put into play what I learned in campus, the things that I learned during my attachment. That's what I want to do. On attachment, you go through different departments throughout the 3-month period, and I enjoyed mostly the HR department.
But finding a job in the corporate world has been particularly difficult for Milka. This unfinished piece of art, a picture of what her professional life has been like. Milka has worked 3 different jobs, but none in her field of interest, the corporate industry.
After I finished campus, I stayed for a while out at home, but I was looking for a job, so I sent out CVs. But this was for about 3 months or so until I got a job at Platinum. While I was at Platinum, I realized this is not really what I wanted to do. Although I got a new experience that was in sales and marketing. I did something that I didn't know I would be good at, but I was actually making sales, and I was hitting my target on a monthly basis because we had monthly targets. So after a while, I thought maybe I should venture into something else, or I should try and look for that job I wanted to do since I finished campus. So I left Platinum, and after a while I joined, through a friend as well, I joined Kids Stuff Kenya. It's because I had a little experience in interior design and decor, so I wanted to be in a place where I can put that into play. And that's when I came across a friend who introduced me to Kids Stuff. I worked there, but not as an interior designer or anything. I was working there as a receptionist. But it was still okay. Although at some point still, I thought this is not me. So it's been a challenge from the time I left campus.
In order to help Milka know how to brand herself better so as to get her dream job as a business administrator, Job Center took her to meet Masha Mushiri, a human resource manager at Standard Group.
So going by your CV, and to give you tips on how to write your CV, first of all, the length of your CV is perfect. 2 pages is good enough. So the first thing you've done is note your personal details, which is the correct way to do your CV, because when I see your CV, I want to know who are you. On your educational qualifications, you've also done well here. My only critique would be that when you say you did a bridging course in mathematics, in my mind, I wonder, did you not do well in math? Is that why you're bridging? Or were you bridging so that you can take a different course and didn't manage to do so?
But Milka is worried about her self-presentation during job interviews.
Kindly tell me, a person like me, I've applied for more than 100 jobs, or I can say I've sat more than 50 interviews or so. And my biggest challenge would be probably my confidence. And I appear a bit shy most of the time. So what would you advise me?
You appear shy? But you don't appear shy to me. Okay. Or unless you let your nerves get the better of you. So when you are entering an interview and you have the panel in front of you, take a deep breath. Yeah? So that when you're there with them, you're able to be confident and give them the answers that they're looking for. When you're being asked questions, take time, listen. What is the interviewer asking you? Respond to the question, yeah? Not what you think they want to hear, you know, because you have rehearsed. I'm sure you rehearsed, do you?
Yes,
yeah, you rehearse. So you tend to answer according to your script and not listen to what the interviewer is asking you. Yeah, so take a deep breath, listen to the questions, respond to them.
Then the issue that most job seekers find difficult to understand.
Another challenge that I have come across would be the job experience challenge, whereby a certain job, like one job I had applied for, was asking for the particular diploma that I have done, diploma in business administration, but they wanted 3 years working experience, which I don't have. So advise me on how do you get a job without experience, and how can you have experience without a job?
Sometimes you can get lucky because maybe the job that you applied for did not have as many hits as it should have. So you'll find the company that is looking for somebody will bring down their requirements. Yeah? So if they were asking for 3 years and they do not have people who have applied that do have the 3 years, they'll bring down their requirement. Yeah, you have about 1.5 years experience. Yeah, so that is half. You'll find that you'll get lucky. Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes even thinking that not having the experience will rule you out is not the right way to look at things. Yeah, so, your attitude towards looking for a job should be very positive. Yeah, and once it becomes positive, you'll find that your job search becomes not a task, but something that is interesting.
Feeling more empowered after her interview with Marsha, Milka's resolve to break into the corporate industry has been reinforced. Her plea to employers watching her through KTN's Job Center is for an opportunity in a human resource or business administration capacity. We shall let you know how that turns out for her. Sharon Momanyi for KTN's Job Center.